I'm trying to fix this lighting. I'll explain my whole setup later on, but in this video or this stream, I want to relay what I've learned recently about setting up live stream, because it kind of feels like it'd be easy, which it honestly isn't. If you've never done it before, you need this shadow's annoying me, whatever. Dang, it's annoying. Hold on. Okay. Why is this? Honestly, whatever. We're just gonna live with the lighting being a little bit shadowy on my face. Who cares? So yeah, I mean, I care, but I'll fix this later. I'll be going over OBS. Well, actually, let me start from the very, very beginning. So why am I live streaming at all? Why am I on YouTube at all? Well, I've got a lot of things I want to share and teach. So I've learned a lot over the last couple of years of starting a company and exploring content creation, collaborating with other creators. And I've always wanted to be a creator and to make content. I really like to do, like to make cool stuff, like make videos, script, film, think about ways to make it fun and entertaining while also imparting, hopefully, some tangible knowledge. And so I've loved to do this ever since I was a kid, and I have a lot of respect for other YouTubers who create these amazing experiences through their content. And yeah, I just wanted to get started because I have a hopefully long life ahead of me, and I just wanted to build the skills to do this and to do it for real, not just as a hobby, but as a business, as my main profession. So kind of wild. And I'll get into more of this as I continue to build my channel. But long story short, want to make a lot of content because I love it. And I'm trying to figure out the most efficient ways to do it, because YouTube has changed a lot and content creation has changed a lot since, it's changing a lot all the time. There's so many platforms and technologies now that can be leveraged that people may not even know about. So that's honestly at the core of this channel at the very beginning, will be just covering lots of platforms and tools that may or may not be helpful. So I'll be the guinea pig and go through and try them out and see if it's good. And I felt like live streaming is the best way to capture those moments for real. Because sometimes when I go on YouTube and I try to watch a tutorial or learn something, it lacks a lot of context. So, I want people to understand as the entire picture of why you're trying a tool, how it works with other things. It's not just about one tutorial. That's not going to help you solve your problem or, complete your project. That's ultimately what we're all doing. We're all building something. So I want to kind of have everything in one place to, kind of mitigate the information overload that can happen, or the lack of information that you might find when watching short form videos or just watching incomplete tutorials. Because I've watched so many and they are incomplete, and I have to go through and figure out this other stuff that is just required, and there's tinkering involved. So that's kind of why live streaming makes sense to me, because at least you capture all the raw footage and nothing gets left out. And so that'll be there if you ever want to check out the actual like real-time trial by fire stuff that I'm doing. Then yeah, like that's what it's for. Love my coffee. Need it. But yeah, so like let me just show you. So like this is like what's been on the screen is this YouTube live like portal or web page. So anybody can get this for free on YouTube. You just have to go through and create a YouTube account, then go to your settings, and there's good information about how to do this. You can just Google it, but you go to your settings and you just like upload some identification material, and then you'll unlock the ability to upload like live stream multiple times a day, have long live streams, to do live streaming at all, which is good. That's really cool in my opinion that YouTube does this. It's a really nice feature. However, one of the problems is that YouTube doesn't have a feature for screen sharing what you're doing, which is very fundamental to what I'm trying to do and my content. So I need to be sharing my browser and other applications I'm going to be using and showing you how to use and stuff like that. So after researching, the only way to do this is to use a third-party streaming software, and there's a couple out there for sure. I ultimately went with one called OBS. It's free, if you were wondering, so you can just check it out. But here's the website, and I just want to let you know how to use it and like what to do, and what to expect. So basically, you go on here if you're super serious about streaming and getting this done. Like once you have your YouTube account set up, live stream set up, or verified, go here. If I have a Mac, so I downloaded the Mac. There's also a Windows version. You can check your Mac, your processor. So I have an Intel core, so I downloaded this, and then basically just clicked it, dragged it into the applications folder, loaded the program, and I can show you what that looks like actually. Let me just add another source real quick. So I'm doing this on the fly here. Let's go. So right now I'm just using the software to create a new source. Cool. So now you should be looking at OBS right here. Kind of weird to be seeing an infinite screen for sure. But what I just did was I added this source here. But the key here is like when you start using this, clearly I have the like multiple frames going. Like I have you seeing the browser in the background. You see my webcam here. You see the OBS software here. And this stuff, pretty easy to do. It's like you open a new file. So you can click File or like Scene Collection New. That's what this entire thing is. It's just a scene collection. So you create a new one from scratch if you'd like, and then you can start clicking plus to add sources. So these can be, all all types of stuff. And you can play, like, I highly recommend playing around with this. I haven't even done this yet, so yeah, I'll be streaming it certainly at some point. But yeah, you can add different ones. I'm mainly using the screen capture and the video capture device. So I'm also curious about browser and see if that has any performance benefits. Because just a side note, OBS definitely requires some configuration and has a risk of leveraging a lot of your computer processing power. So you can check how much it's using right here at the bottom of the screen, like at the way bottom right corner. You can see the percentage that where my mouse is that you're using. So I'm hovering around 38% here, 38, 39. You can see 30 FPS, that's frames per second. And that's a big factor in, whether, like, the stream's quality, I would say. And that took me a while to tinker around and figure out how to make sure this quality looks good. Because from your end, you're probably seeing this in 1080, like HD, which is exactly what I want. That didn't happen right away. I had to go in there and configure it. So pay attention. This is the important part. You click settings, and I'm not going to be able to actually change these settings right now or show you what they do, like the end result, because I'm currently live streaming. But when I, like, let's say I stopped this stream and went back in the application, I'd be able to update these and apply it and change it. So here, I'll just show you, like, if you're a Mac user and you're using a MacBook from 2017 with an Intel processor, you can definitely go ahead and steal my settings, which is kind of what I was messing around with, and I stole some settings from some other creators, but I definitely had to tinker around. That it didn't just work, so I had to figure it out. So go, like, as you can see here, I didn't change any of this. This is exactly what was there from the beginning. For general, no need to change any of this. Go down to stream. When you have your YouTube account, you connect it. This involves taking, I think this is pretty easy, actually. I may be wrong, but you may need a key, which is generated through, like, when you set up the YouTube stream for the first time. So here you'll see it. I go to stream settings, and then you'll see, like, there's a key. And you can copy it and paste it into your encoder. So that's what this is. Then there's output. This is important. So I kept it at X20 264, have rescale output 920 1080, rate control is CBR, bitrate 2500, keyframe interval 0. I changed the default setting here to super fast instead of very fast. This is like, I don't really understand how this works, but apparently the higher it is, the less CPU you use. So I spent like a whole day trying to figure out how to make the quality good and not just super laggy and slow. And this is critical. So, there's no real, if you're running into a lagging issue, you may want to do that in this situation. Profile should be set to high. And for audio, I disabled all the other audios except for my mic, which is this thing here, the blue snowball. And that is, so then I just disabled everything so there's no interference. And then nothing changed here. For video, my webcam captures in is able to capture in 4K actually, but I'm using 1080 for both here. You can technically change these. This is important to note. If you have a camera that can process this, go ahead and use 1080. And then I'm using 30 frames per second as opposed to 60 or something else. There's different options you can choose, but this is something that can vary, that you're going to want to kind of test out and see if the quality is looking good. And yeah, hotkeys is an interesting thing that I'm learning about now that I haven't used yet, but essentially what it lets you do is create different commands on your keyboard to like display different sources on the stream. So this is how sophisticated creators create like quickly move through the stream and start like popping stuff up and loading certain animations. So this is powerful. I haven't really used it yet because I literally just started. Accessibility didn't change anything. Advanced did not change anything either. Yeah, cool. So I'm not even going to do anything there. I'm going to go delete this OBS from my live stream because that's basically what I wanted to say. Boom. And then, cool. So then what I want to do next is explain like how I tested. So I started a live stream yesterday and I just checked on another computer and my phone to see like how that was going. Meaning, how is the quality when tuning in live from YouTube? Just what does it look like? How is it looking from my end? So I was messing around with that. And then when the stream ended, like I clicked end stream, that stream becomes a video that you can actually go access from YouTube Studio like I'm doing right here. So you don't see any video. I haven't uploaded any videos yet, but I'm in the process of doing that with this live stream that I'm doing right now. So right here, you can see the live stream that's currently happening, like literally this one that I'm watching, that you're watching right now, or are watching in the after it's done. And then this is the one I recorded yesterday, or did finish yesterday. So right away, the video standard definition version was there, which is interesting. That happens right away for the most part. But HD rendering can happen over time. So it could take a couple hours. It could happen maybe after a day. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and then this HD was complete. So this is really nice. This is what I was hoping to happen. So this means my stream ultimately was able to produce an HD video. And I'm really excited about that because I can take this and download it. And now I've got some raw material that I can play around with different applications and tools that I'm going to explore. And I can create like a new, like a new video from it. And yeah, so like basically, I'll just show you real quick. Like I just downloaded it. And then here it is, like this. See, I've got this video. And I'll just plug this into my video editing software. I'm still kind of deciding which ones I want to use. I've heard After Effects or Adobe is good. Yeah, I'm not a pro yet, but maybe I will be. But yeah, this is me just live streaming and the quality seems good. Here, you might notice this like yellow bar happening. So it says error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. If you ever experience buffering, just let me know because I don't really want that to happen. And just let me know in the comments and I'll try to fix it. I'm going to monitor this. It didn't seem to be an issue on the recording. I'm not sure what it impacted. But yeah, I'll investigate this. So just something to be aware of. Just always trying to optimize and just see, what's going right, what's going wrong. Cool. So that's basically what I wanted to explain. Now, when this stream is over, I will be taking the footage, waiting for it to become HD, and then I'm going to go see if I can create some content from that and make a tutorial for OBS, just some casual video about how I set it up, my settings. Make it nice and appealing. What else? What else is on my list of things? Cool. So lastly, before I do that and I mess around with creating some new videos, there's some other things that I wanted to knock out, and maybe this will be a separate video, but let's just switch gears now and go to I'll just explain my process now of how I'm going to make the video. So before I make a title or create a description, optimize a video, I usually go on this site called vidIQ, and you can go here. I mean, it's vidIQ.com, and I'll go, and it's free, for the most part. I don't pay for this. There's premium stuff you can do, but I just use the free stuff. And I type in keywords like OBS, and because that's what I'm focusing on in this next video. Just want to check what people are searching and generally what the competition is, how many people are searching it. It kind of gives you this aggregate number of how good the keyword is. I've seen it work in the past for different videos I've made. I continue to use it as kind of a sanity check that I'm not just making, just try to use the actual terms that people are looking for so they find it. And that's pretty much it. That's why I have that open. Another thing that I will need is to update my description. If I just posted this now, it doesn't have a good description or optimized description yet. And you can do that directly from oh, that's weird. I got an error. Just wonder what that is. But yeah, you can update the description directly from the stream here. So I made this title, and then the description is super basic right now. So what I want to have in the description is all my resources and information, social media, other places you can go learn from my channel and brand, and tools that I recommend, things that I'm using to set this stuff up. You know what I'm talking about. Some affiliate links, because in order to continue doing this, need to have some cash flow. That's key. It's the reality of being a creator. You just have to make money somehow. So yeah, appreciate it if you ultimately do end up purchasing through my affiliate links. Here, I am literally just copying or, taking inspiration from Ali Abdaal's description. So this is actually something that I do a lot. I just look at creators that I like and see how they set things up, because clearly they've spent way more time than I have at this point. So they must know a thing or two about doing it. I'm not trying to do this all randomly. I'm definitely taking inspiration from the ones I like, the ones who are successful. And so I just realized that I haven't even put this into my Kahana hub yet. And this is something that I do a little bit differently than every other creator so far. I wish more people did it. But I'm constantly building my products that people can go access and leverage. So if you want to get, for example, I'm just, not trying to sell you on this, but I'm just explaining the process. Maybe if you're a creator, this is helpful, or, aspiring creator. But like whenever I have something that could potentially be of value, or people may want to reference or see kind of being worked on behind the scenes, as I'm building, which is what I'm doing right now, I'm going to put it into my ongoing Kahana hubs. So Kahana is a platform that lets you, I'll just show it to you right now. Basically, I have a bunch of different hubs that are either private, public, and free, or paid, either a one-time payment to access or a monthly subscription. So this is how I'm planning to earn some munds. Basically just building different hubs that include lots of great tools and resources around specific problems or projects that people have. So if you're trying to be a content creator, I will be building this hub such that it has every single thing that I've been using to build my creator business that you can go and leverage right away. This is literally the product that I wish that I had, that I wish I had right now. As I'm building it, I wish that I had a literal blueprint and framework to do everything. So that's what I'm building. I see this as a gap in the market, and I just want to have it so you can watch in real time. If you don't want to pay, that's fine. Literally, I can just invite you. That's part of what I want to be doing, is collaborating. You can just let me know, and I'll invite you to it, and you can check it out. And that's totally fine with me. Right now, I'm just trying to upload my Google Doc. So I click here, embed the link, put it in here. And I'm just going to call it YouTube description template. That's basically what this is. This is what I'm working off of. And yeah, you should see it appearing like that. Yeah, and if this is live, so here, boom. And now I'm just going to go and work through here. Because this is and actually, you know what? I'll show you kind of how this ultimately looks and feels within the broader business. But, I'll come back to here later when I'm actually going and kind of creating my own version. Because I guess I'll finish this stream by actually updating my default description in YouTube. Because, one thing I figured out, and I feel like an idiot, you can just have a default description for YouTube videos whenever you upload one. Yeah, I have to admit, this took me way longer to figure out than it should have. In the past, I would copy and paste it manually, every video. Sheesh, very dumb. Very dumb. And I'm sorry if you're doing that too. No problem. It could be way more. YouTube should be more intuitive at that. In any case, this hub, you can see from my dashboard here. It's called Content Creator Toolkit. So it's everything that you would want in a creator package. So I'm going back to my channel and show you how this kind of integrates with my web presence, how this marketing funnel works. Yeah, so from the top of the channel, you can see here, there's multiple links. You can see resources here. So this is important. There's also social media. When you click the resources, it goes directly to this site where I'm listing, it's like a link tree, I guess, but I'm listing all of my different resource hubs on different topics. So I'm going to be adding to this literally during my live streams. And if you want to get access if you or other people, let's say, get access to it and leverage what I'm building, you click it and it'll open. And essentially what it'll do is load this like paywall where you can kind of see behind it, you can see what's inside of it, and just go grab access to it. And this won't work because I'm actually logged in still. So yeah, if you are logged into Kahana, you'll be able to access it. Like if you've already subscribed, you'll be able to access it. So yeah, this is working as intended. Good to know. Good to know that you won't have to repay or something. But let me just go ahead and try to like show you what it's like when you're not logged in. Hold on a sec, just plug in my charger. Cool. So now I'm logged out. Let's try this again. This is what will happen for most people who are not subscribed yet. Cool. So yeah, that's like the paywall. I designed this thing. I can teach you how to do this as well. Give you some templates. Yeah, wrote a basic description. Toss it in here. I'm just looking for feedback, so I'm constantly trying to interview potential subscribers and see how I can improve this thing. And yeah, that's like the format. So you can see there's just all this stuff behind it. And yeah, if you want to go grab access to it, it's $7. Pricing for digital products is really difficult. You can slap a price on in the beginning, keep it cheap, hopefully. There's some research that says 7 is a good number for pricing. Who knows why? I don't know, psychologically speaking. But usually when it comes to pricing, and I can cover this in another video as well, stay tuned, I usually do a survey called a Van Westendorp pricing survey, where you create a wait list for the product, get people excited and say something like, I'm planning on building something, I'm curating a bunch of resources about how to be a creator, right? Like a toolkit of everything I'm using. Not sure if you'd be interested in it, but if you are, you can sign up for the wait list and I'll let you know when it's ready. And so you get this email list. And then what you can do is sample, people as they start to sign up and they demonstrate interest, and reach out to them and say, hey, you know what? I'm getting to the point where I'm close to releasing the first version, but to be fully transparent, I'm going to make it a paid product, and I just want to establish a fair price. So would love if you could just fill out a quick survey to help me get a good price point. And if you do it, I'll give you a discount if you choose to buy. Simple way to potentially gather some data to actually know a price range, because the survey itself will be structured into 4 basic questions. One is, at what price point is this so cheap that you would question its quality? Second is, what price point is cheap but you would purchase? At what price point is it expensive but you would still purchase? And fourth is, at what price point is it so expensive you would not purchase? Essentially, you can phrase it a bit differently, but those are the general questions. And what that does is it gives you a really good range of prices and people's willingness to pay. Very important. I've worked with lots of creators and collaborated with lots of creators, and the ones who are successful and make money from digital products, a lot of times they do this type of pricing research as opposed to just throwing out a random price and hoping that it actually is good. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of my strategy for now. And yeah, again, if you want to collaborate with me on this and just be, in the hub and stay tuned for the behind the scenes stuff and get access to that at any point, just let me know in the comments and I'll do that. So yeah, cool. Back to business. Now going into the affiliate stuff. So this brings me back to my next, the thing I'm trying to get done right now, which is building my description effectively. So I can, and I hate doing this. It's really annoying, but we have to. But I'm basically just going to start by putting my affiliate links in and go find them. So this is the first one. Just how to become a Kahana affiliate. I think it's a great platform. So we'll just do that. Let me see. Yeah, and Kahana is free, so I think that stands out. There's lots of creator platforms like Kajabi, for example, that are paid and they're expensive, but Kahana is awesome because it's literally just free. You can go in there, make a hub for free, and just have a subscription product. It's crazy to me. It's just work you have to do as a creator. You have to have a product or multiple products. Product line is ideal. It's not what we love to do, but at the end of the day, the business works in a sense where 1% of your following is going to pay, or ideally. So just think about it that way. The vast majority of people are never going to ever pay for something that you put out, but you have to have something, and ideally you want to have a subscription because that'll create some recurring revenue. Consistent cash flows. So Kahana is a good way for doing that at the very beginning. And I like it because you don't have to make a full course or something. Traditional digital products are like a course or a file download, but nobody wants to buy. I mean, I personally have never purchased a standalone download, and I've never really purchased a course either. I'm very much a DIY person, as you can see. So a hub makes sense to me where I'm just getting access to all this stuff that I can go grab and use. So yeah, that's why I like it. But I'll stop marketing it for now. Let me go. Oh yeah, Notion I definitely use. I'm just checking out what Ali Abdal has a good format, but I mean, let's just get rid of this. I don't use this stuff. I might check out that place he gets music though. Notion, let me go grab. Actually, you know what? I need to go make a Notion account with Mellow Mastery because I use Notion all the time. I just don't have an account yet for this email, which is cool. So I can just do that. Great. But I have a lot of experience building with Notion that I'll get into more as we go along this journey, whether it's making different templates. What is this? Continue with Google. Just building project management tools. There's so many databases. I've gotten pretty deep into Notion, to be honest. I've used some logic to do calculations based on numbers and data that are pulled in. So I'm probably going to explore Notion quite a bit for optimizing my Mellow Mastery stuff, kind of running it on the back end. What is this? All right, this is kind of turning into a little Notion sesh, which is fun. But right now, I just want to get the affiliate stuff, the affiliate link for Notion. So if you weren't aware, an affiliate link is, like what it says here. Whenever somebody goes and makes an account through my link, I'll get a 50% of the payment if there is any. So yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe someone will use Notion because I talked about it and used it. Might as well. So let's go apply. You know what? I think I was contacted by this. I thought it was spam, to be honest. Let me just check. Yeah, I was. God, that's so annoying. Ugh. I was trying to fill out the form, but God dang, it's annoying. Like the Safari tabs thing is just so bad. Why do I have to? Not even gonna get into it. Just gotta redo it. All right, well, looks like I can just do this. Creating a affiliate account. Just checking my email now. Get the see, this is all the behind the scenes stuff. It takes a long time to do anything. It really does. All right, so now got the verification going. Let's see what's going on here. What is this? I mean, why can't I click through? This is just annoying. Oh, well. Looks like I just got approved. Literally so quickly. Automatic. So I can make my own affiliate link. Looks like. So let's go do that. See, this is the confirmation email. Accepted, blah, blah, blah. Your unique affiliate link is here. This looks like it literally is going to steal money from me. Some fake link. I mean, we gotta go and make a different one here. So let's do it. Let's go see what we can do. I'm logged into Partner Stack, which is what I guess Notion is using. All this stuff. Let's go to links. Dismiss. I mean, what is this? I guess I'll make this the one that it's annoying. Like doing the weird, I guess, yeah, this is my link. My unique link. So it should go here, but I guess it'll look different, which is all right, I guess. See how it goes. We're just learning. Finally. Now I'll add it. All that work just for that. Yeah, I'd say that's how I automate to an extent. For now, I'll get rid of this because I legitimately want to just have it ready to go. I do use Ghost, so I'll go find that affiliate link. Damn. Well, if they're serious about this, then gotta improve my audience more. Gotta grow before I use Ghost affiliates. Okay, that's fine. Won't waste my time with that for now. Let's see. Let's do Blue Snowball then. So Blue Snowball is my mic. Let's see if we can get a link for that. This is just not what I'm looking for. I mean, I just feel like I'll do this later. That's all right. That's all right. Now I'm just grabbing my links to my Kahana hubs, put them in my description for all time. Yep. I just pulled the link directly from the URL here, or whatever, the top, you know what I'm talking about. So let's do this. And I have multiple of these hubs, so I'll do it for all of them. And I'll continue to make them. So let's do AI. This is going to be fun. Got recipes too. This is a cool concept that I'm a fan of. I feel like I'm pretty minimalist in a sense, so I like cooking, so I like the concept of 5 ingredients per recipe. Yeah, and I'm just kind of doing this on the side, testing out recipes. Gotta eat while you're streaming. Yeah, that's like the biggest problem with streaming. You forget to eat because you just want to stay on. So gotta have some food going at all times. Ugh. Let's see. Lastly, I'm working on a no-code, low-code toolkit. Very exciting. This is just like how to take advantage of all these great platforms that don't require code. I'm collaborating with some people on it too. Very fun. If you want to join, be my guest, let me know. Okay, so this is good progress. I don't have this yet. I don't have this yet. Nope. Does OBS have an affiliate? Let me check. I doubt it. I mean, nah. Twitch is interesting. I mean, should I do it? I'm also considering using a link shortener for some of these hubs. Yeah, I also just haven't used Threads yet, but have an account and we'll see how it goes. I'm curious about exploring this platform, see if it's good. Just, whatever. We'll see. hold on to this stuff. I really need to install like some emoji to my keyboard. There are emojis literally here. Honestly, just I don't even have the patience for that. Let's just clean this up right now. Clean it up. Get rid of all this junk. All right. Let's see. Man, this is taking forever. I'm about to quit the stream if I knew that emojis were so difficult to just add in. I mean, sheesh. I'm just gonna add this one, then I'm gonna stop this, so gotta just not that efficient. Should have known. Alright, cool. I'll stop here and take a break. We'll be on later, but yeah, thanks for checking out this stream if you watched the entire way, and I hope this was helpful. Lots of random stuff going on, but hopefully we'll be able to create some better quality streams going forward. This is just number one, so I know it sucks, but we got to improve this background layout. We got to, add some more streaming elements here, get some nice comments flowing, and actual people in here. So yeah, I'm here talking to myself, but that's just how it be when it starts. So thanks for tuning in if you're watching this after the stream. And yeah, if you like this, go ahead and support the channel by liking it, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff, really goes a long way. So yeah, see you later. Peace.